Boom! Hey yo, what's up everyone? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader and now the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group. Guys, I've been doing this professionally for over 16 years now, and I learned how to trade while working at a hedge fund in New York City during the great financial crisis, during the Great Recession in 2008. That is the same year that I also received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Today, I'm now the head trader of True Trading Group, like I said, folks, and together with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and a staff of over 20 people, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world, from all walks of life, to learn, trade, and profit consistently. TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated, premium online trading educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, workshops, and mentorship on stocks, options, futures, crypto, for all styles of trading, whether you're a day trader, whether you're a swing trader. If you guys want long-term investing, we do it all here in True Trading Group. At TTG, we take that university level curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year if you were to go to the companies directly and purchase these tools that give you access to additional information that helps you make better decisions. It's going to cost you around $5,000 a year. These things are included on your platform when you join True Trading Group, and we give you access to over 10,000 of the most educative, supportive, helpful, successful community of traders and investors that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. And they are led by our team of full-time trading mods. Like I said, it's myself plus 9 other professional traders that have been able to support a cumulative win rate of just around 80% for the last 2 years. We're a family at True Trading Group, and we leave no trader behind. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Smash the like button, turn on your notifications. I do this 6 days a week. You don't ever want to miss out on the free lessons, education, and analysis that I give you on these lives. Let's reach out also and let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can by having you share this stream on your own social media. So for those of you that are brand new, welcome. Guys, we got to talk about kind of where we are right now in this market, because what a year that it has been. July and August has been one of the most, probably the most volatile July and August that I think I've seen in recent years that I can remember. When you talk about the big rally that we had in July into August, and now this deep pullback that we have here as we get into the back end of August, and we're actually starting off September. Today's the first trading day of September, and it's actually a green day. It's a green day today. We're up slightly. It was a big, nice, strong reversal day today off of a major support level that I've been talking about for quite a while. I came on my live streams several weeks ago and I told you that we were going to get a pullback back to that 390 level. Okay. I have, a responsibility to prepare our members and our community for the volatility, for the opportunities that this market presents to you on a daily basis. The markets got way too overly pessimistic in June. We got way too overly optimistic in August. And now the market has come back to a sense of reality. Today had the possibility of being the 5th consecutive red day in a row, which for the NASDAQ has not happened, I believe, since February of this year. But I told you that this was going to happen. I told you, if you've been watching my live streams for a while, in the middle of August, I gave you a buyer beware warning. Go back and watch my live streams from the second week of August. Okay. If you guys go back and you start looking at my live streams from the 12th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th of August, I told you very specifically that you are about to experience a pullback that takes you at least down to 390. And I told you specifically that this pullback was not going to feel good. I told you that the pullback would feel scary. And a lot of people over the last couple of days, as the markets have come down, we had a 1,000-point decline last Friday, and we've just gone down Monday, down Tuesday, down Wednesday, and then a little green day here today. But we were down significantly at some point earlier today when we got down to that 390 level. And that is exactly what we had pointed out. I told you guys that your next level of support was going to be 390. And sure enough, what's the low of the day today? The low of the day today is exactly 390 and 4 cents. And then you got a nice little pop that took you back over 396 as we're now settling in here after the close. But this pullback doesn't feel good. It's not supposed to feel good, because pullbacks and retests of bear market rallies is not something that usually makes people feel good. They feel like the rug is about to get pulled out and the markets are going to continue to crash further down to the downside. But we've been spot on with our predictions in the overall markets for nearly now the last 2 years, going all the way back to the COVID crash of 2020. Go back and watch my live streams from March and April of 2020. I told you I was going all in, get long, I'm buying, I'm adding in my long-term portfolio. It turns out to be the right call. At the end of 2021, I told you on these live streams that I was selling out. Go back and watch my lives from September, October of 2021. I told you I was taking profits in my long-term portfolio because I was expecting a crash and a pullback here so far this year. We've been spot on with our analysis and with our predictions so far with this market. And I gave you guys a very specific prediction on what I think this market's going to do for the rest of the year. And tomorrow's information has a lot to do with that. This is a massive advantage for TTG members, okay, to have an advantage in the markets. And it's one of the main reasons why so many of them are having some of their best years ever in one of the worst years that the stock market has seen in a while. This is the worst that you've seen stocks perform for many years. There's many people that are on this live stream right now that maybe this may actually be your worst experience with stocks, depending on when you got involved in the market. Some people just got involved in the markets just last year. You've never experienced a bear market before, but this is nothing new for me. Remember, I was working on Wall Street at a hedge fund in 2008, the worst stock market crash anyone that's on this live stream has ever lived through. The worst recession that anybody on this live stream has ever lived through. That's why it's called the Great Recession. So this is nothing new to me. But this is how so many TTG members are able to have their best years ever when the markets are going down, because of that preparation and because of that analysis so far in the overall markets. And I think that still, even with some of the amazing trades that we've had so far this year, I still think that some of the best trades are ahead of us because there's still so much volatility in store with inflation data, jobs data. You still got the Fed's raising interest rates still. There's so much still happening. This year, my team and I have shifted our entire focus so that we can help our members to be nimble and quick and to adjust to evolving market conditions and still continue to do this, again, giving them an advantage in what normally otherwise would be a very uncertain market. What's happening right now is not normal. The volatility that you're seeing, it's not normal for the markets the week before Labor Day. Typically, the week before Labor Day is the quietest, lowest volume week of the entire year. This year, it is actually the exact opposite. The last week of August happened to be the highest volume week of the entire month of August. It also gave you the widest range from open to close of the entire month of August. So typically, what is the lowest volatility week of the entire year actually turns out to be one of the most volatile weeks of the entire year. But volatility is your friend. I told you that 2022 was going to be the year of the active trader. Volatility equals opportunity. Volatility is not something that you should be scared of. Volatility is something that you should welcome. If you are educated, if you have access to the right tools, and you're part of the right community, then volatility presents you with opportunity on a daily basis. And that is exactly what this stock market is providing traders day in and day out. I don't care what you trade. You trade small caps, you trade mid caps, you trade large caps, you trade commodities, ETFs, stocks, options. It doesn't matter what you trade. There is literally opportunity overflowing in every single corner of this market. That is the part that's not necessarily really normal. What else is not normal? I've never in my life seen a bear market with unemployment actually going down. Never in my life. 3.5% unemployment. That is the current unemployment rate. Yet the markets went down 23, 25% earlier this year in June when we were at your June lows. Never in my life seen the markets be in a bear market and unemployment actually goes down and it's at a 5-decade low. I've never seen it before. Traders, investors, they're cashed up with job security for now. That's right. I said for now. And that's because the labor market, that is the tightest labor market that you've seen in 50 years, it's going to soften, okay? The labor market that's at a 50-year low, or unemployment that's at a 50-year low, and they're also expecting, tomorrow you're going to get jobs numbers, non-farm payrolls, that comes out tomorrow. And guess what? They're still expecting the unemployment rate to be 3.5. So after everything that's happened so far this year, after all the inflation, after all the recession talks, after all of the layoffs that you're seeing from all of these tech companies that you see. People, Snapchat's firing 20% of their workforce. Okay, Microsoft stopped hiring, Google stopped hiring. Okay, Robinhood is laying off their workforce. Rivian's cutting jobs. Bed Bath & Beyond is firing 20% of their workforce. After all of those news headlines, you are still expected to see a 5-decade low print tomorrow when it comes to the unemployment rate. This labor market has to soften. It can't stay this way. You can't stay at 3.5%. Okay, that unemployment number has to start to tick up a little bit. And also the job openings number needs to come down if you ever want inflation to come down meaningfully. It has to come down. It's the entire reason that the markets began to crash again in August. So yes, right now you are cashed up and you have job security. And while that is the case, you have a stock market that is volatile as all hell. And that translates into opportunity, and some of the best companies on the planet are headed towards Black Friday discount sale prices. You take a look at what has happened in companies like AMD and NVIDIA, who just got some news that came out yesterday that the US was going to limit the AI chips that they're able to ship to China, which, shipping to China makes up about 20 or 25% of those companies' revenues, but it's not all their chips. It's certain chips. It's the AI chips, but they can make that revenue up, and they will make that revenue up in other products and in other areas down the road. You're talking about two companies that I absolutely love, that I own in my long-term portfolio, that I've owned for many years and will continue to own. And I'm going to buy more of those stocks probably here in the month of September. And I'm going to tell my TTG members when I am adding to those positions, because I'm going to look back 3, 5, 7 years from now, and AMD and NVIDIA are going to be juggernauts. And you have the opportunity, and I'm just using those two companies as an example, but you have opportunities right now to look at some of the greatest companies on the planet, and their stocks are down 40, 50, 60%. For everyone that is worried about their job or a weakening economy, guess what? Nothing that we are experiencing will be like 2008, which was the worst global financial crisis that this planet has seen since the Great Depression. Okay, I'm telling you, I know that people are making a lot of, like, the people that are telling you that the world is ending are really, a lot of them are talking about 2008 and 2008 and 2008. It is not the same. Okay, everyone's like, people are using like the real estate market and they're comparing the real estate market. It is not the same. Okay, the slowdown in the real estate market now is very, very different than what happened in the real estate market back in 2008. You're in a very, very different position than you were back then. I will stand by that. We are not going to see something like you saw in 2008. I still will stand by that. I do not believe that that's a situation that we find ourselves in here today. That's the environment that I learned to trade in, right? Like my first job right out of college was working at the fund. That was 2007. Then 2008 happened. That's the environment that I learned in. This is not new for me. This is where I discovered my trader identity. And ever since, it has molded me into the trader and investor that I've now become today. This environment does not worry me at all. It actually makes me really excited, to be completely honest with you. I almost feel a little bad, because I know there's so many people out there that are freaking out right now. And I'm like, I'm giddy. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm a kid on Christmas morning, because as long as the stock market is open, it doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down. I know how to make money in this market. And that's because I don't need to worry about financial future. As long as the market is open, and the market will always be open. That's one thing you can always bet on. The market's going to be open. Doesn't necessarily matter whether the market's going up or down. We have the luxury to be long. We have the luxury to be short based on whatever it is we think the markets are going to do. You can make money when the markets go down just as easy as you can make money when the markets go up. We are in control, not a company that decides they're going to cut their workforce by 20%. And even though you're doing the best damn job you possibly can, they don't necessarily care. You're just a number on a piece of paper, and they're looking to cut costs. In the markets, we are in control. That freedom is what you have a real shot at achieving when you guys become members of True Trading Group. During COVID, nobody had a warning. COVID came out of nowhere. People lost their jobs. They were furloughed like that. Almost from one day to the next, people were forced to close their businesses. They were furloughed. They were fired. Their company went out of business, whatever it was. There was no warning for that whatsoever. People were blindsided. You were perfectly fine enjoying life one day, and all of a sudden you were on the balls of your ass the next. But guess what? I don't believe that this will be as extreme. The labor market is so strong that I believe it's going to keep us and shield us from entering a really bad recession. Okay. You've had many recessions throughout time. Most nowhere near as bad as 2008. 2008 was the worst. Every recession is not 2008. You can have an economic contraction or an economic slowdown, something you don't even have to necessarily go into a recession. You have an economic slowdown, or you can have an economic contraction, which is a recession, but one that's not as severe and as bad as 2008 was. Right? I don't think it's going to be that bad. But the difference is that you have a heads up this time. Everybody's talking about it, right? There's not a single person in the world that if you're like, hey, what do you think we're going to get a recession, next year? There's not a single person that's like, wait, we are? Really? What? I didn't know that. There's not a single person. Everybody's talking about it. You don't need to be caught by surprise like so many people were in 2020. You can prepare for that now while the unemployment rate is still 3.5. And now to further this exact point, I have a very special guest that we're going to be bringing on this live stream today in just a little while that is going to share his experience with exactly what we were just talking about. And it's something that I think a lot of you on this live stream can relate to. I think it's something a lot of you need to hear. Then I'm going to talk to you about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be big. Jobs numbers. The market going forward is going to lean on job data, inflation data. Those are the two things that whenever there's a piece of inflation data or a piece of economic data or a piece of jobs data that is going to be released, you need to pay attention to it because the market's paying attention to it and it will move the market. And if it's going to move the market, that means it's going to affect your money. If it's going to affect your money, it damn well deserves your attention. But don't try to figure out all that economic data and try to analyze all that information by yourself. That's why you have myself. That's why you have the other 9 professional traders who've been doing this a very long time that can sift through that data and give you an analysis and tell you exactly what it means and what we think and if it's going to make the markets go up or if that's going to make the markets go down. All right. This way, I want to make sure that you guys are prepared for tomorrow because you're going into a long holiday weekend. You got Labor Day. The markets are closed on Monday. So you have that extra day off where the markets are going to be closed. You have potential for tomorrow to be a huge move in the markets, depending on, obviously, it could go up, it can go down, depends on what that number is. So we're going to go through what that jobs number expectations are tomorrow, why it's important, what do we need to, what number would we need to see in order for the markets to go up? What number would we need to see in order for the markets to go down so we can develop a very clear, crisp, concise, exact game plan so that we can take advantage of it, so we can make money from it, and then we can enjoy our Labor Day weekend, we can have our barbecues, eat your hamburgers, your hot dogs, drink your beers, go in the pool, shoot some fireworks off, whatever it is that you want to do with your time, enjoy it, and enjoy it knowing that you are in the greatest trading environment that I've ever seen in my entire life. Then I'm going to open the stream up at the very end of this live stream. It's like a blanket open floor Q&A. If anybody has any questions about what it is that is going on, about maybe something I talked about, maybe something I didn't talk about. If you have any questions, you guys can ask me later on at the end towards the live. Okay. And then, so by the time this stream is done, we're going to have an exact game plan to be prepared on how to tackle the day tomorrow and how we're going to make some money. Then we're going to also do a special $2,000 giveaway. I almost forgot that. And we're going to give out one of our next code words for members. Literally $2,000 we're giving away right here on this live stream. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do that. And then might I add that is why we are on the stream, right? We come on these streams. Why? Why are you here? You are here to get the knowledge, the education, the information to make money. You're not here to watch other people make money. You're here to make money. And the truth is that the majority of members that are in True Trading Group, they're making money. They're becoming better traders. And you don't believe me, just watch this. Members, I'm talking to members specifically. If you are a member of True Trading Group, I would like to know, even in this crazy environment, this bear market that we find ourselves in, are you making money and becoming better traders? If the answer is yes, I want you to type the $ in chat right now. Now, If you're not a member and you're just tuning in, you're like, oh, let me see what this live stream is all about. Talking about maybe, are we making new lows? Yes or no? Just pay attention to how many people are about to type the dollar sign. These people that are typing the dollar sign are members of True Trading Group that found us the exact same way that you found True Trading Group's live stream right here now today. And that's one of these live streams. That's how they found TTG. One of these live streams. They had all the same excuses and hurdles that you had. They got full-time jobs. They've got small accounts. They've lost money in the markets before. They have no experience whatsoever, but yet now they're typing the dollar sign telling you that they're actually making money and they're all becoming better traders. How is that possible? Are they smarter than you? Are they faster than you? Do they have more information than you? There's nothing special about these people typing the dollar sign. I love them all to death. They're my TTG family. We're about 10,000 strong from all around the world. I love each and every single one of them. I feel a massive responsibility on my shoulders to help guide them and help them do whatever it is that I can possibly do, and along with the other moderators and the entire True Trading Group team, to help them reach their goals, in any way that we possibly can. But there's nothing special about them. If they can do it, then so can you. All right. So guys, listen, we've also been trying very, very hard to try to keep up with these laptops. We've got now, usually it's mainly Adam who kind of tries it, but now we got two other people that are actually working on going through different wholesalers to try to get us laptops so we can keep up, with the laptops. Guys, stick around. Just give me, 3 to 5 minutes. Stick around. We have a lot to go over here today, but I did want to kind of cover this real quick because we are trying to get, keep up with the laptops and have them keep coming in. And yet again, we were successful today. This one is going to be all Luciano. So Luciano, congrats to you and thank you very much. You can all thank Luciano. We do have 17 of them. Okay, so we do have 17 laptops. Last night we sold out way before midnight, and today I highly doubt that it's going to be any different. Whoever has promised, we did move the price up from last night, as we're going to continue to move the price of this membership up. So before I do go any further, listen up. Just give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me just go over this real quickly. Then we have so much to get into. We got to talk about tomorrow's jobs number, and then have a very special guest that I want you all to hear their story. But I want to make sure that everybody's on here has a fair shot at getting the free laptop and the discounted price, because the price is continuing to climb and it will not be cheaper over the weekend for Labor Day. And matter of fact, the price is going to go up by about $200 between now and Monday at midnight. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys are all well aware. All right, so the price, hold on 1 second here. Let me go back through this. Okay, so yeah, guys, so like I said, so normally the price of the True Trading Group membership is $2,212. Okay, however, tonight you guys can take advantage of a 47% discount, which drops the price all the way down to just $11.57. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, and that is how you guys will be able to claim the 47% discount and get yourself the free laptop as well. And like I said, Monday at midnight, the price is going to jump up to $13.50. All right, we're going to do the best that we can to keep these laptops coming in. I wish I can tell you every day we would have them, but there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to continue to replenish them. So we do have 17 of them. We're going to try our best to keep them coming in here, guys. But right now, we don't have any more confirmation on another batch aside from the 17 that we've just locked in here for today. August was a huge month for new signups. Our Labor Day sale, okay, it's begun. It's $11.57 here tonight. And that's going to be the case till midnight. And the price is going to move up to $11.75 tomorrow. And then like I said, Friday at midnight until Monday at midnight, the price will then go up to $13.50, which is still 38% off of our normal price. That's still a fantastic deal, considering once you add in the $5,000 worth of all the tools that are on our platform and everything else that we have to offer. Even at $13.50, it's a no-brainer, but why spend the extra $200? Take advantage of the $11.57 price point right now, and the next 17 people to do so will get a brand new free laptop. So make no mistake, folks. Don't mistake that kindness for weakness. All right, we're trying to help you guys take advantage of, in my opinion, is one of the craziest, wildest, most opportune-filled markets that I have really ever seen. So tonight's going to be the last night for the $11.57 price point at the 47% discount. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code word TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop down to $11.57. Okay, you guys have that until midnight tonight, or until the next 17 people claim one of those laptops. A laptop's going to be either an Asus, Acer, Dell, Lenovo, or HP brand laptop. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email once you sign up with instructions how to claim that free laptop. As long as you live on planet Earth, don't worry about it. We're going to get you that laptop, and we're going to cover the shipping cost for you. Okay? Again, guys, $11.57 tonight, $11.75 tomorrow, and then $13.50 Monday at midnight. All right. And there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to get more laptops over the weekend. So if you guys want to grab one of them, you can do so here right now. I need you to understand though, when you join True Trading Group, you're getting access to our entire platform. We're like Netflix. You pay one price, you get access to everything we have. That's our 18-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. Joe, can you actually post up the syllabus maybe so people can see what they're going to get access to? We're going to post a link up in chat. You guys can click on it. You'll see a list of all the courses that you're going to get access to as a member of True Trading Group. And you're also going to get $5,000 worth of premium tools from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, just to name a few. Real-time trade alerts for myself and the 9 other professional mods that sport a cumulative win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years. And access to the best damn community of traders that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. We're a family at True Trading Group, and our members are the reason why. And of course, you all will also get the double your money back guarantee. We are known for that. We are the only company that will dare offer you double your money back. And you have to wonder why that is. Now, listen, I don't think you're going to need it. Let's be real. You're joining not to get your money back. You're joining to make money. Okay. But the matter is, I stand behind this platform and I believe so strongly in its ability to help you reach your goals that I'm willing to offer you double your money back if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend a study group, and still do not ever make that $11.57 membership fee back at least once during your membership. Then I'll give you $2,314 in return. Now, again, I don't think you're going to need it, but it's very real and it's there for peace of mind. I don't think you're going to need it because we've only had to refund roughly 2.5% of our members since 2016. We also have a retention rate of 78%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with 1,700 reviews. Based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, our refund rate, and our retention rate, I can very confidently say that this has worked for thousands of people. And with a little bit of effort, I think it's possible it can work for you as well. Everything that you will get with your annual membership for the $11.57, it's right on the checkout page. When you go to TTGoffer.com, everything on that page that you see, that is what you get. No upsells, no additional charge, no extra fee for the courses and the tools that are on our platform. That $11.57 gets you access to all of it for the entire year. As long as you see a laptop on the checkout page inside of your cart, that's how you know that you're going to get one of the free 17 laptops that we have here for this evening. All right. You just simply go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, and that is how you know that you are getting one of those free laptops. All right. Again, folks, that $11.57 price, that's good until midnight here tonight. Also, if you're a previous trial, or a previous member, and you want the $11.57 price point and the free laptop, do not go to ttgoffer.com. If you are a previous trial, or previous member, rather, you must send a text message to 786-505-4049. That phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Do not call that number. It's a text message only phone number. Just send a text if you have any questions about the membership, or if you're having a hard time signing up, you can also send a text to that number. We can get you guys hooked up and taken care of ASAP. All right. So sorry about that quick little early sales pitch, but I want to make sure that you all are aware and have a fair shot at grabbing one of those free laptops. Everybody loves free laptops. You can trade with it, use it for school, give it to your kid for school. You can use it for work. All right. Whatever it is, it's yours. All right. So there you guys go. All right. Hani, we got to welcome Hani, just grabbed one. So now we have 16. All right. Now we have 16. So 16 laptops now remain. Hani, welcome to the TTG family. Guys, remember, it's $11.57 tonight. It's $11.75 tomorrow. It's $13.50 on Monday. Save yourself that extra money. Get one of those free laptops now. Hani just grabbed one. TTGoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. Click apply code. Price drops to $11.57. You see a laptop in your checkout cart. You know you're one of the next 16. You guys are good to go. You don't have to enter your address. Remember, you'll get a welcome email when you join. There will be instructions how to claim the laptop once you get the welcome email. Okay, so Hani, welcome to the family. Glad to have you on board. Again, if anybody has questions, 786-505-4049. Do not hesitate. We're here to help. With that being said, let's roll things through. Let's keep this live stream going, and let's get on to the next topic. I want to bring on a very special guest for you all here this evening. To do that, I'm going to bring on my business partner, co-founder of True Trading Group, Adam, to help me bring on a very special guest who has an extremely, just an amazing story that I think everybody on this live stream needs to hear. It speaks directly to what we were talking about earlier at the beginning of this live stream. And it's something I think you all need to pay attention to and you all need to hear. So without any further ado, let's bring on my business partner, Adam. Adam, come on in, my brother. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Thank you.
Good. It's a good day. It's a good day.
It is a good day. So check it out. So, I really like what you shared, at the beginning, or what you were talking about at the beginning of the stream, where you were saying that during COVID, nobody had the heads up.
Right.
They say either you were furloughed, you were let go, you got sick and had no choice. But nobody was given a heads up, right? People had to adapt on the fly. The member that I'm going to bring on today, one of the best messages I've ever received yesterday. And that says a lot. And, you don't really know what people are going through all the time, and it's easy to get caught up in the sales and the minutia and the booms and the making money and losing money and all that. But every once in it's important that you not just every once in a while, but consistently realize the people that are around you, what they're going through, and and the fact that these are real human beings with real goals and desires and everything else, Yeah. I'm going to bring on someone who when he sent me yesterday, I was absolutely floored. I'm going to bring him on.
Yeah,
and
that was amazing.
And we're going to talk about it. Hopefully his mic works. Let's do it. I'd like to, for everyone, please give a big welcome to firefighter Greg. Greg, you there, buddy?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, perfect. I don't have to hold the phone. Excellent. Greg, man, thank you so much for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, happy to do it. Y'all have done a lot for me.
So before we get started, just talking to you, I want to kind of set the tone. Greg, and I know you gave me permission yesterday, but can I share the message that you told me I could share yesterday as well?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
All right. Hang on. This is going to be just to set the tone. And again, what we're going to be talking about here is, everyone is, concerned and whatever, about the jobs market and everything else. But this is unprecedented because you guys have a chance here and you have a heads up. And we're going to go over that in a second. It's really important, I think, to hear Greg's story. But let me share it on the screen. This is the message I got from Greg yesterday. It says, dude, this is totally out of the blue. Dude, I'm over halfway caught up on my mortgage and house taxes, and I'm still making progress daily towards it while growing my overall account balance. Not in foreclosure any longer. We get to keep our house. And then you can read the rest of the stuff that's here, but let me read that last sentence again. Not in foreclosure any longer. We get to keep our house.
It's amazing.
People think about, when they think about the stock market, they think about, I want, Lambos and mansions and FU money and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. What about just being able to pull your house out of foreclosure? What about being in a position where you're not afraid of a softening job market? What about, and we're going to get to it. Greg, I'm going to let you talk, man, obviously, but it was just really, really moving, man. So maybe Greg, give a little background. What did you do before the pandemic? And let me ask you that. What is your profession? What did you do before the pandemic?
I am a firefighter and an EMT.
Okay, so
I've been doing that for 8 years now, 9 years.
So for almost a decade, you've been serving the public as a firefighter and an EMT.
Yep.
Okay. And then what happened? And were you involved in the stock market before the pandemic, or how did that work?
No, not involved in the stock market before the pandemic. Way back when, 15 years ago, I worked for a bank on the retail side that I won't mention the name of, and I ended up becoming a licensed banker. I had my Series 663 and Group 1. They were all surrendered after I was miserable working in banking after the 2008 crash. And I gave them up. I didn't want to do it anymore. And after that, I started training to become a firefighter. I didn't want to do that anymore. And I did not look at investing again until March of this year, March of 2022. And basically, it's just like you said, nobody had a heads up on what was going on with the pandemic. And so in October of 2019, my wife and I found out we were expecting our second child. And then in January of 2020, we bought and moved into our house, and she wound up in the hospital with kidney issues, pregnancy complications. And then, so she was already, my wife is a tattoo artist. She's 100% commission based. So we were already taking a hit on our savings because she needed rest. And then in March, the lockdown happened and everybody was off work. And we had already been dipping into the little bit that we had set aside. And it just kind of snowballed from there. Without going into the details and paperwork and all that stuff, by the time it was all said and done, a rather massive error on a company's part, on the company involved's part, between taxes and our house payment, we were behind, give or take, $21,000. And
right at the time of the pandemic.
Yep.
Oh.
And the worst, well, no. So I'm skipping forward a little bit. I didn't find that out until literally 2 days after I signed up for lifetime with TTG.
But let's back up for a second though. What happened to you during the pandemic?
For starters, I mean, obviously at that point, my wife was about 6 months pregnant in March. Mm-hmm. And then all the way through the rest of the pregnancy, she couldn't work. It was too big of a risk. And so she was off and things just kept snowballing. And then I made it through the majority of the pandemic without getting sick. And in January of this year, I caught COVID and my lungs collapsed. Even now, still today, I've been off work since January.
So you didn't have a choice. You were essentially, as a firefighter, you need to have lungs. I mean, that's the whole.
Yeah, don't underestimate how important that is. Being able to breathe on those. They're called SCBAs, but they're essentially the breathing packs that we wear. Being able to breathe on those takes skill because you need to make that bottle last. It's got to last as long as possible when you're on air. And so when you're struggling and your lung capacity is reduced, you have no chance of being safe or successful. And so I've been at home, and I've been on oxygen. I'm on oxygen most of the time right now. And
not working.
Because it did happen at work. I do get paid, but workers' comp in Texas, you only get 70% of your pay. And so I'm getting reduced pay on top of losing my overtime and everything like that that was built into my schedule that we had come to depend on. And it got bad fast. And then so March or April of this year, I started playing around with crypto and accidentally turned, give or take, $850 into about $6,000, and did it by accident. It was a complete accident. And it's just like Wolf always says, lucky money is the first money to leave you. And it did. I lost 4,000 or so of it almost overnight. And I literally stumbled upon one of these live streams and started watching, and it's like, man, it sounds good, but what, at this point, I've only got $2,000. What am I going to do? And of course, Mike says it every night. I'd rather have $50 in an education than 10,000 and no experience, no education. And I took $1,200 and I signed up for TTG, and I started with $800 in my investment account. Small green days to start off, small wins. And
when did you find out that your home was in foreclosure and all of that? Because, how does that play into the timeline here?
I'm getting there.
Got it.
That's coming up. So and a couple of those small wins turned into a little bit bigger wins. And literally 17 days after I signed up on May 10th. On May 27th, I made enough to make a down payment on a lifetime membership.
Lifetime, rest in peace.
Yep. And very quickly paid that off, and then 3 days later got a phone call that basically said, explaining the situation, and that in the grand scheme of things, we were like $21,000 behind and couldn't access any of the money that we had paid towards our house, paid towards our taxes, any of it. It had all gone into just additional principal payments on our house. And so we had all this equity. I'm on reduced pay. My wife had been off of work forever. We couldn't refinance the house. We couldn't pull money out. We couldn't do a home equity loan. We tried everything. And I just sat down and said, okay, I have to go to work. Like, I don't have a choice. This has got to be successful now.
Meanwhile, you're still on oxygen and can't do what you normally do.
Oh yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, I'm on oxygen on top of, if I get too stressed out, it can get a little hard to breathe. And this situation is anything if not stressful. And so I take a little bit of money out of my investment account and I said, okay, here, this is what I've got. I can give you all today. And they said, as long as you continue to make forward progress, we won't be on your case. They said, but you've got to make forward progress. So I sat down and I started doing small wins, and I immediately off the bat used 3 of my lifetime one-on-ones and got squared away pretty quick, and started like 5 green days in a row. And I was like, okay. And it was small wins. And I just kept telling myself, if I'm making $20 a day on 20 to 21 trading days a month, that's $400 something a month. If I'm making 50, that's 1,000. I said, and that is positive headway. I said, that's all I've got to do. And then out of nowhere, 3 red days in a row, and I broke down. And I had good risk management. I hadn't lost that much money at that point. Honestly, the total for 3 red days was like $350, $360. And I took a couple of days off, and I realized I had to stop looking at the P&L on my screen. I had to cover it up. I couldn't see that dollar amount changing. I had to trade the plan that I had set forth. I was trading a plan, not trading P&L. P&L comes after the plan. And slowly but surely, I got back to green. And it was $20, $25, $30. Then it was $50, $55, $60, $70, $80, $90. And then in the last 3 days this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I've made $2,500. And I was tallying up the math on everything last night when I realized where we had gotten to. I sent you a message, Adam, and we are like 65% of the way, almost 70% of the way caught up. And our house is no longer, the lawyers are no longer calling and threatening to take our house. I got a notice in the mail that had been sent some time ago about a tax lien and foreclosure that I just got to throw away yesterday. And today, like I said, I made $2,500 in the last 3 days. This morning I came in and I saw something and I said, you know what? I said, I think that's going to go further. I said, it's below resistance. I said, and it's already got a downward catalyst. And I said, I'm going to buy some put options on NVIDIA. And I bought 5 contracts, 5 options on NVIDIA. And I just took profit on them one at a time at every resistance level, every time that there was a direct move in there, just before the lows, every time before it pulled back, I took my profit one contract at a time. And I had 5 take profits this morning, and I rode the NVIDIA trade down to a 400% win on my NVIDIA contracts overall by the time I hit the last contract. And that was, I turned $230 into $603.
So incredible. So incredible, Greg.
Trader X, you are 100% right, brother. I am working that. I am working that. So it has been absolutely life-changing. The stress levels have come down. Everything is easier. It's just, no pun intended, given my lung situation, but I can breathe. I have a little bit of breathing room.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Greg, I think I think what, and Mike, I'm sorry. I think what's amazing here is that, anyone that is worried about losing your job in 3 months or potentially not at all, you all have the ability to not have to have that fear and anxiety. And you really, you have time this time.
You have a chance to prepare.
It probably, really good chance it ain't going to get that bad. But even if it did, which we don't think it is, you don't have to be blindsided. People are cashed up and secure right now, for the most part. Not everyone, but for the most part.
I mean, to give a lot of the non-TTG members here an idea of where I am, to this point, even after 9 months, I still don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to work or not. And there's a chance that I may just, that's it. I may just end up losing my job and quote unquote forced to retire, so to speak. And I'm completely fine with that, because if they do that, they have to cut me a check for all of my retirement that I've set aside in the last almost 10 years, and I'm putting it to work. I am not afraid. My wife and I both, my wife has never been this supportive of anything, because she is always scared when it comes to money. She didn't have it growing up, and she is so supportive, absolutely foaming at the mouth for me to do this full time.
Wow. Greg, I am so overwhelmed with emotions right now, like just listening to your story. And and what you've been through. And I know you and I have spoken before, and we message and everything and chat, and I'm just so happy for you, bro. I'm really just, I respect the hell out of you for just hunkering down and getting serious, and just the position that you were in to pull yourself up for you and for your family, and just to know that this education and this platform and the whole community, because I know you've also, like I said, I know you've done a lot of work with one-on-ones with the mods. I know you've done a lot of work with like people in STR. And I know a lot of members have also been there, throughout the process too. And it really just, it's really a group effort here. And just to know that the platform has had this type of an impact, so that you and your family get to keep your home and have provide you with other options and opportunities after you got sick. And I mean, it's just, I can't even find words, honestly. Like hearing stories like this is what literally makes me wake up every single day and just say, how can we educate one more person today? How can we give one more person, a chance at bettering their situation? I just want to say congrats, and just to let you know how happy I am for you, your family, and how proud I am of how far you've come already. And then also let you know that this is really all just the beginning, bro.
Mike, you see the comments in here? Everyone's like, give Greg the 2,000, give Greg, because we're doing a $2,000 giveaway. Give Greg the 2,000, give him the 2,000, give him the 2,000.
This group, this family is the most giving thing I've ever been a part of, and I've never met any of them face to face. It's insane.
Yeah.
You know what? I need to touch on something really quick, because it is incredibly important for everybody listening. Mike, the one thing that you told me, the first message we ever had between each other, was talking to me about being in a do or die situation where you have to succeed or else.
Yeah.
And it creates an emotional problem, which emotional trading is not healthy. It will cause you to lose everything. I never in a million years thought that being a firefighter would have helped me through that. Because when I'm on a medical call at work doing CPR, and I have to stay in control of what I'm doing to make sure that I'm 100% there for the patient.
Right.
I never in a million years thought being able to just shut off real quick like that was going to help me with my trading. But in the end, there were days where things were so stressful, and I'm trying not to tear up right now, but there were days that were so stressful where I was so worried that I would just turn it off, lock it down, and then the moment that bell went off, because I have TC 2000, the moment that bell goes off at the end of the day, I would just burst into tears because I could finally let go. I didn't have to hold it anymore.
Wow,
And
man.
if anybody out there is in a similar situation, I have to tell you that it is absolutely possible, but you have to be in control. YOLOs are not a thing in trading. They're not. You can trade those same stocks, but they're trades with proper risk management and profit targets. YOLOs don't win for the people that need it. You trade the same stock, yes, but you trade it with risk management, with profit targets, and with education, and you take your profit.
Well, good news. Every single person in this chat is literally giving up their spot for the giveaway today. Greg, it would be my honor to listen to their wishes and to give you the $2,000 for today's giveaway, brother.
Oh, man. Here I was trying not to cry.
You got me crying too, Greg. Damn it.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. God, I love y'all. I don't even. Oh, jeez. Look at those messages just flying through.
That's TTG's family right there for you, man.
That's, oh my God. That's huge. Oh God. I love y'all too. Every last one of you.
Oh man.
Oh man.
To every single TTG member that is on this live stream, without ever being able to fully express the severity of these words, I love you guys to death.
Yeah. It's unreal.
I'm just, and there's so much out there, you know, like in the world, and everybody's always fighting, and there's always violence, there's always people hating each other for whatever your reasons are. And it's like this community and the way that you all rally around the same cause to just learn, trade, profit together, and to help each other throughout your journeys. And everybody has different journeys. Everybody starts from a different place. Everybody has a different path. Everybody takes a different amount of time, and everybody has different amounts of money and has different pressures and stresses in their own personal lives. Every single one of you have a different situation. Do not ever compare yourself to anybody else. But no matter where they are in the world, and no matter what your background is, no matter what your profession is, the TTG fam comes together, and the way that you support each other is just unbelievable. Like, this is what you are trying to achieve. What Greg is talking about right now, that is reality. You don't see us come on here and talk about Lamborghinis and mansions and private jets and yachts and all. Yeah, that stuff's all cool and fun. And yeah, I like that stuff too. But this is the stuff that changes people's lives for the better. This is the potential that learning this skill could have. And I'm just blown away. I'm so blown away at what this group has become. I just love you guys. I really, you know, to see all of you come on here and be like, give it to Greg, give it to Greg, give it to, like, you guys are just incredible. You're all just incredible human beings, and the world would be lucky to have more like you. I honestly don't even know what else to say.
People, the people in TTG are the best tool this platform has, because everybody is here for each other, and this is, I don't even know what to say. I'm blown away. I've never been given anything like this before. I don't have the words, because every time I try to talk, I just start tearing up.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that, like, all Mike and I did was build a platform out, you know, that gives people the chance at what Greg and what Jennifer and what others are experiencing. But you guys are doing all the work. You guys are doing all of the work. This is, you know, this is not because of Mike. This is not because of me. This is because people like Greg and Jennifer from yesterday, and literally thousands of others, are putting in the work to do this. We don't have a secret strategy or special tools, and, you know, that you can only get from us, or we don't have any of that stuff. You know, there isn't like some crazy tactic that we're going to show you how to beat the market. We are just giving you real tools, real education, and the best damn community that is there to literally lift you up and support you. That is what we offer. It's not a secret. It's not like a secret thing. It's just the right thing, the real thing. That's what we're offering.
Skippy Jr., you are such a cheeseball. I freaking love you, man. Did you really just quote Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
Awesome. All right, brother. Greg, man, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that. I'm sure everyone, you know, I don't even say I'm sure everyone got a ton out of it.
Thank y'all, and thank everybody, and I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
No, dude, our pleasure, man. Thank you for being here.
Thanks a
Thank
lot,
you,
Greg. Congrats on the success, brother. And I look forward to doing this with you for a very long time, my friend.
Oh, I really want to do this for the rest of my life. I've never been this happy.
Well, you got you got one of the last lifetime memberships that
Yeah.
we have. So.
Yeah, that's why I did it when I heard it was going away. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, Greg, take care, man.
Oh yeah. Put your screens back up. Or your chart.
I'm
wild.
I'm at such a loss for words, bro. Like I to just to hear these stories and to see the impact that that TTG has on people's lives is
So we got a lot of stuff to do here. So I think it was a great lesson. You need to get into how you are going to prepare all of these people for tomorrow, because tomorrow is a massive day, which will no doubt have an effect on Tuesday. And there's a lot of work to be done for tomorrow and then even a little bit over the weekend to get ready for Tuesday. So I'm gonna let you go. All right.
Yeah, I gotta get back. I gotta get back into. I gotta put my emotions to the side again. That was emotional for me, bro. I don't know, it was, but I gotta snapping back out of it. We got game plans to talk about. We got jobs numbers. We've got the crash of 2022. How we're making money next. We got to talk about all of it.
All right. Very, very cool. But first, welcome Orlando.
Welcome to the family.
All right.
Orlando just grabbed one of those laptops. So there's 15 laptops still left now. So 15 of them. So the next 15 people to go to ttgoffer.com and then enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 47% discount, which drops the price from $22.12, drops it down to $11.57. Okay. And then you'll get the free laptop as long as you see the laptop in your checkout cart when you go to the ttgoffer.com page. That's how you know you're going to get one. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email. Welcome email will have instructions how to claim the free laptop. Okay. If you have questions about the membership at all, anything, if you are a previous trial or previous member, also send a text message to 786-505-4049. The phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Don't call that number. It is a text message only phone number. All right. So you get the 47% off, the free laptop. The price is going to go up to $11.75 tomorrow. It's $11.57 today. And then Monday at midnight, it's $13.50. So save yourself the $200. Grab it now. You're also going to get the double your money back guarantee. Again, I don't think you're going to need it. We've only had to refund 2.5% of our members since 2016, but it's there for peace of mind and to protect you. If you go through our courses, if you pass our quizzes, if you attend one study group and don't ever make the $11.57 back at least once during your membership, I will give you double your money back. All right. That's the deal. All right. So again, go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Guys, who here is on the live stream? We got about 1,400 people that are on the live right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group and you just heard Greg's amazing story, type the letters TTG, please. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. If you are not a member of True Trading. Guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. In about 3 to 5 minutes, we're talking about the job number that comes out tomorrow, why it's important, what's it going to be, what I think makes markets go up, what I think would make them go down. We're going to come up with a whole game plan on how to make money from that tomorrow. So give me 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're going to go over all of that. So don't go anywhere. We've got Thomas. We've got Glee as a trial member. What's up? Halim, how are you? Passive Troll. I respect the YouTube name, Passive Troll. We got Alan Charles, Linda, Breckle, Maximus, Papa Shoe, what's up? Says I just signed up. What's going on? We got Jay Young, George Ryburn. We got Miss Diaz, Joe Law, Wyatt Torch. What's up? Mario, Jared. We got Wilson Freely, Chuck, Critical, John Bianchi. What's up, my man? Tim. Excellent. We got a lot of new faces that are joining us here on the live. I'd love to see so many new people here. We got MM is in the house as well. Guys, listen, I want to make sure everyone that's typing the letters TTG, I want to make sure you all do understand, though, that when you do join True Trading Group for the 1157, you're getting access to the entire platform. You remember that. TTG is a platform. It is not, you're not just signing up to get trade alerts. You're signing up to get access to $5,000 worth of premium stock market and investing tools from some of the top companies in the world. Benzinga, you're going to get their real-time news feed. TradingView's premium charting software. Quote Media's full book level 2. Unusual options activity. Dark pool data. The trade idea scanner. A simulator from ET&A. Our entire 18-course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at that fund in New York. You're going to get our entire video library that's got a roughly 300 hours of workshops and webinars that we've conducted live. All of the trade alerts, real time, that come from a group of professional traders that sport a cumulative win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years, whether it's day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, stocks, options, crypto, futures, you name it. We trade it inside a True Trading Group, and you're going to get access to just so much more. And of course, to become part of
Mike.
What's up?
Greg just sent me, Firefighter Greg just sent me a message. Can I read it real quick?
Of course. Yeah, sure.
Thank you, brother. I'm flabbergasted. My wife and I are in tears. With that 2,000 that you gave us today, plus what I made today, we are now 100% caught up on the house.
Oh my God. That's just amazing, man. Yes, Jamie Shatler says, do you have a heat map? Yes.
Yeah, we just launched it today, actually.
Yeah, we actually just launched the heat map. Jamie Shatler. We just launched the heat map. So that is actually a new tool that we added to the platform that's free. You don't have to pay for that either.
And real time.
Yeah.
It's from Quote Media.
Man, Greg, and I know Greg is on here, and Greg and Greg's wife, if you're watching the live stream as well, I'm just so happy for you and your family. I really am. Greg, you're an animal, you know, and I'm just happy and honored to have you a part of the TTG family, my man. So incredible stuff, really, really incredible stuff. I don't even remember where I was and what I was telling you guys about the platform. You're going to get access to the whole community. We have about 10,000 members in True Trading Group that all genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail, in case you haven't realized by being on this live stream how much the teaching family cares about one another and their successes. But results matter at True Trading Group. You know, you're not joining TTG to watch other people make money. You're joining it so that you can. And that's why we have the double your money back guarantee, right? If you don't make the 1157 at least once after going through the courses, the quizzes, and a study group, we're going to give you double that money back. That's how confident we are in our platform and the platform's ability to help you reach your goals. No other companies is going to be willing to do that. People like Greg are making money and they're becoming better traders, and as are the members of True Trading Group. And I'll ask it again, members, if you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders, type the $ in chat right now. Just go ahead and type the $ if you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders. And if you are not a member, just pay attention to how many people type the $, because like I said, from what I asked earlier, these are people that are just like you. They're your peers. They found True Trading Group the exact same way that you did, and that is just being on one of these live streams. You heard Greg. Greg's like, I watched one of your live streams, I joined, and now look at the position that Greg is in now today. That's how all of these people that are typing the $, that's how they found True Trading Group. We don't spend millions of dollars on marketing all over the place and shove ads in front of your face. You guys find these live streams, you realize what's possible. You learn as I give you free lessons in education and trade analysis and market commentary analysis on these live streams for free. And you realize that you've learned more in an hour and a half than you have the entire last year by yourself. That is how these members are able to now tell you that, hey, I'm becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. Now, we've been steadily moving the price of this membership back up, and the membership has gone up around $157 over just the last couple of weeks. If you guys went back just a little while ago, and it's going to continue to go up. It's $11.57 today. It's $11.75 tomorrow. It's going to be $13.50 Monday at midnight. So if you guys want to jump on the 47% discount, get access to the entire platform. There's no upsells for courses or tools, right? Like you don't pay extra for any of that stuff. It's all included for the $11.57. You just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. Then the price will drop to $11.57. Check out, and you're good. You'll know you're getting one of the free laptops as long as you see a laptop up there in your checkout cart. That's how you know that you're going to be getting one. All right. So how many laptops we got left, Adam? Was it 15, I believe, after Orlando? 15. So there's 15 laptops remaining. So you guys, as long as you see one, you know you're getting one. And again, if you're a previous trial, or a previous member, and you want this price, guys, do not go to ttgoffer.com, because if you were a previous trial, a current trial, or a previous member, the coupon code is not going to work for you. You have to send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. That is how you know, or excuse me, that is the number that you guys can send a text message to. If you have any questions, or if you're a previous trial, or previous member, we have to whitelist your email address in order for the coupon code to work for you. All right. So there you guys have that. All right. So there you guys go. All right. All right, guys. So oh man, I still can't believe it. You guys are so awesome. Let's roll things on over. And let's get on to tomorrow's jobs numbers. All right. Let's get on to tomorrow's job numbers. The markets are hanging in there after hours too. We're trading slightly higher after we held that 390 level. So a nice little bounce there on the overall markets. Let's talk about tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow you're going to get something that's called non-farm payrolls. Okay. It is a crucial, critical piece of economic data. Now, the world that we live in currently is one in which good economic data is perceived as bad. Why? Let me explain. In a normal environment, not the environment we find ourselves in today with inflation running rampant, or previously running rampant, because it is no longer running rampant. And I'm going to get to that in a moment, because there's some key pieces of data that I want to go over with you here as well to kind of put things into perspective. The markets believe, after Jerome Powell's speech last Friday at Jackson Hole, that as long as the economy stays strong, as long as the employment market is at a five-decade low in unemployment, as long as this is the tightest job market that you've seen in 50 years, where there is nearly 2 open job positions for every 1 person looking for a job. Okay. As long as that remains the case, people believe that that inflation is going to stay elevated because of wage inflation. Wage inflation is what happens when the job market is so tight that people looking for a job have so many choices that you have to incentivize that worker even further to get a hire. So someone might post a job opening for $50,000 pay. Nobody applies. So what do? They have to raise the job pay to $55,000. And maybe they still don't get the qualified candidate that they're looking for. And then they raise it to $58,000 until they finally start to get and attract the talent and the workforce that they're looking for to fill that position. That is wage inflation. That is a big factor into inflation in general, and a big part of keeping other areas of inflation elevated, which works against what the Federal Reserve is trying to do. So you live in a world right now where the stronger the job market, the more fearful markets are that the Federal Reserve is going to have to be more aggressive in order to bring down inflation. We got to welcome Ranganath. Ranganath, welcome to the TTG family. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Forgive me if I did not. But that means there's now just 14 laptops left. Guys, go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Tomorrow's going to be a huge day. Tomorrow's jobs number will move this market. It will also really help either change the sentiment of the market from the recent sell-off that we've experienced over the last 2 weeks, or will further that sentiment to the downside, depending on what that jobs number is. So we have to talk about that. Tomorrow's going to be a big day, and you're going into a holiday weekend where the markets may, people may not want to be, may not want to be in certain positions going into a long holiday weekend. It's going to be a volatile session. We're going to make money and take advantage of this opportunity. So make sure you guys are in chat with me tomorrow and you take advantage of this 47% discount while you guys still can, and grab that free laptop. Grab it for laptop, trade with it, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay. Really doesn't matter. It's yours. It's totally free. We even cover the shipping costs. All right. So totally free when you guys join the TTG family. All right. But there's only 14 of them left. And the price is going to go up tomorrow, and it's going to go up even further Monday at midnight. Don't forget that. Okay. So also, you don't have to enter your address. Don't forget that to get the free laptop. You'll get the welcome email. Like I said before, you'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim your free laptop. Okay. So what you've seen so far is a super strong job market with unemployment at 3.5. Well, and guess what? They're expecting tomorrow's unemployment number to still be 3.5%. They're also expecting there to be new 318,000 jobs added. Last month, it was expected that they were going to add 258,000 new jobs, and the number actually came in at 528,000 new jobs. So massive beat last month with just an insanely strong job market. Normally, that would be a good thing. Strong jobs market usually equals good. In this environment, strong job market equals bad because of inflation. So you are going to want to see tomorrow that number coming in line with expectations, or even slightly under expectations. I actually think a weaker jobs number tomorrow actually makes the market move higher. Yes, we are in a twilight zone where good news is bad and bad news is good. Because if the job market begins to soften, then people will think the Federal Reserve will not need to be as aggressive to bring inflation down. Now, what is about to take place in the next 2 weeks is you're going to get August CPI numbers. Right now, the market looks at strong jobs data as a negative because they think that inflation can't come down until the job market softens. However, if inflation does prove to be coming down significantly, then all of a sudden the market's going to say, well, hold on a second. Unemployment is 3.5. We're still adding new jobs, but inflation has come down considerably. Well, wait a second. All of a sudden, if that happens, the entire sentiment of the market will shift. Because right now, the strong labor market is a net negative for equity prices because they think the Fed's going to have to be more aggressive to bring inflation down. But if that proves to not be the case, which so far there are some indications that actually may in fact be the case. Over the last 30 days, we have had 27 different pieces of economic data come out that are considered to be inflationary signals. Of those 27 pieces of information, of those 27 inflation data points, 26 have come in below the expectation. 26. Okay? If that remains the case, you may have a situation where the markets will then say, whoop, strong jobs market is actually now a positive thing. Because what would a strong job market mean? If the job market never breaks, then the chances of a soft landing actually starts to go up. What is a soft landing? You probably have heard that term spoke about a lot lately, right? A lot of people might not even know what that means. A soft landing means the Federal Reserve is able to slow the economy down enough where inflation comes down without having to break the jobs market and send unemployment skyrocketing. So if inflation does in fact work its way down while you have this strong labor market, all of a sudden the whole sentiment in the markets will shift in the market and it will change. But we're not there yet. You're not going to be there until you get your next round of inflation data for August, which is going to be a major catalyst in its own. And you're going to get that in the next couple of weeks. Then you're also going to get the Fed meeting, and we're going to find out, is the Fed going to give us 50 basis points, or are they going to give us 75 basis points? We're going to find that information out in the next couple of weeks as well. And those pieces of information can actually dictate, and in my opinion, will dictate the direction that the markets go for the entire rest of the year. Jim, welcome to the TTG family. That means now there's just 13 laptops left. I told you these laptops, they're going to go quick. So Jim, welcome to the family. There's 13 of them. You go to ttgoffer.com, you enter the code TTG121, you click apply code, the price drops to $11.57. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim the free laptop. You're going to get the double your money back guarantee, guys. Don't remember, you don't make back the $11.57 after going through our courses, quizzes, and attending a study group. If you don't make it back at least once, I'm going to give you double your money back. There's not a single company out there that's as confident in their platform as we are, and that's why we're the only ones that offer you double your money back. If you fail, if you never make your membership fee back, we are actually going to lose money as a company, because when you guys join True Trading Group, you are entrusting us to give you the access to the resources, the platform, the information, the education to help you reach your goals. And if we fail, we got to be held accountable. And that's how we do it. I don't think you're going to need it. We've only had to refund 2.5% of our users, but it's there for peace of mind. Okay. 13 of those laptops left. If you have questions about this membership in any way, send a text message to 786-505-4049. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have. All right. So Jim, welcome to the family. All right. So jobs market tomorrow is we're still at a point where until we get our next round of inflation data, we're going to be in a place where a strong jobs number would be a net negative. So let's say tomorrow the expectation is 318,000. Let's say if it comes in at 420,000 new jobs, making up a number, right? 389,000 new jobs, way above the 318 expectation. That's going to be looked at. Okay. That's going to be looked at as a net negative for the market. And the price action that you saw today, as we bounced off of 390, that probably gets erased. You probably go back to 390. And then maybe on Tuesday of next week, the markets trade under 390 and you start to look at, you're going to be trading in the 380s if that is the case. However, if that jobs number comes in line with expectations or slightly under expectations, I think you can see a situation where the bounce you saw in the market today gives you more upside, and you probably get up to around 401. 401 is an area that I am looking at very, very closely for your next little level of resistance. And 401 was the low of the day on Monday, and then it was the high of the day on Wednesday. And you see this level that you have here at 401. So you guys see this on my screen. 401 would be a level of resistance that I'd be looking for. And I would say that the markets, after you get through 401, then you're looking at 405.50, and that would be your next level of resistance. And if that jobs number tomorrow comes in slightly under expectations, I think the markets could actually move up towards those levels and can get into the low 400s. We got to welcome Sean. Sean will be there with us tomorrow. I'm going to be live in chat when this number comes out. I'm going to be talking to our team. I'm going to explain to people if I think it's bullish, if I think it's bearish, and then how we're going to actually be positioned for the entire trading day. Sean, welcome to the family. That means now there is just 12 of those laptops remaining. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com. As long as you see a laptop inside of your checkout cart, that's how you know that you're going to be getting one of the 12. And you guys, like I said, we got another one. Ahmad, 11 laptops now remain. That's it. I'm telling you guys, these are going to start to go quick. Everybody loves free laptops. I know. I wish I could just say every day there's free laptops, but that's just not the case. I wish it was. We only have 11 of them left. We haven't been able to get any confirmation yet that we have any more for over the weekend. We'll try to get some, but no guarantee that we will. So these 11 could be all there is. As long as you see one in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting it. Just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, and you guys get access to our entire platform, all the courses, all the tools, no upsells for courses or tools ever. There is other things that you can pay for into your training group, but courses, tools, they will always be included with your annual membership. You don't have to pay anything extra for them. All right. Now, 390, very important level on the SPY. Now, if you've been following my live streams for a while, right? I know my TTG fam, you all know this, but there's a lot of viewers maybe that are on here that have been following my live streams for a while. On August 17th, I did a live stream. I told you the markets are about to experience a nice pullback. And what was the price that I told you that the markets were going to pull back to? What was the price that I told you was going to be the next level of support for the SPY? Type it in chat right now if you've been following my live streams. What was the price I told you that the next level of support was going to be on the SPY? I told you the pullback was coming. The title was actually Buyer Beware. That was the title when the SPY was at 430. There it is, 390. Don't believe me? You don't have to. Luckily for us, everything that I say is made public and is right on this YouTube channel. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I come out, I put my neck out there, and I tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do before it actually happens. I don't just come on and say, hey, this is what happened today. I say, hey, this is what happened today, but this is what I think is going to happen tomorrow. And here we are down to 390. We got to 390 today. We held support all day. You see, we tested 390 many times. Bang, 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 bang. 390 just held, and then you got this nice little bounce. So why is that important? That's important because you have this support level now that buyers are getting in front of. If the jobs number tomorrow is bullish, meaning it would be in line or under the expectation, this bounce off of 390 could give you one more day before you go into the holiday weekend. And then we will be long tomorrow. And we're going to be looking at stocks that have been relatively strong over the last week that have not fallen as much as the overall markets have fallen over the last 2 weeks. And those are going to be the stocks that we're going to pick on long tomorrow and make some money going into the Labor Day, weekend. All right. It's Labor Day, folks, but if money matters to you, as it should, you guys want to make sure you start preparing here today, tonight, and into tomorrow so that you are prepared for Tuesday, because tomorrow is going to be crucial with this jobs data. And I think it's going to set the tone for the entire next week, because then you're going to start to get more inflation data. So the market's going to really take this jobs number and they're going to roll with it for a few days until you get inflation data. Then you're going to get a Fed meeting, and I'll give you guys game plans for those catalysts as well. But these catalysts that are coming up are going to move the market. It's not, oh, maybe. No, they are going to move the market. These are the things the market cares about right now. So if the markets care about it, that means it affects your money. That means you should care about it. All right. So we're going to go through this tomorrow when this number comes out. What I think the number is going to be. Now, honestly, I'll just put this right out there for you guys. This is a total guess, because this jobs number it's been all over the place for the last couple of months. Like, the expectations they're way off. Like, analysts and economists are coming out with these expectations. They're way off. Last month was supposed to be 258,000. It came in at 528,000. What? That's insane. It's not even close. But this number, I think that the number you saw last month, I think that's the peak job number. I would expect that number to come in lower than the 528,000. I don't think you're going to see that number again. I think the number is going to come down, and I think it's going to be in line with the expectation of 318,000, give or take maybe 25,000 up or down. I think it'll be kind of around that. I think you're finally going to get a jobs number that's kind of in line with the expectation. But again, that's just a total guess. I don't really have anything. Nobody really has anything to try to figure out what that number is going to be. It's not like the inflation data number. Like the inflation number, there's things we can look at, like the price of commodities and the price of different things to try to figure out where we think inflation is going to come in when that number comes out. The jobs numbers really just close your eyes and throw a dart at a dartboard. So that's why it's important that we have this discussion so that you can come up with a game plan depending on what that number is. You don't want to just be blindsided and shell shocked when that number comes out. You want to have a very clear and concise game plan. So if that number comes in light, it's going to be long profit targets, 401 on the SPY, and then 405.50. Those will be your next levels of resistance on the SPY. If the number comes in, let's say higher, like 100,000 over, then you're looking at breaking potentially that 390. Okay. For those that swing trade, listen to me very carefully. For those of you that swing trade, we are going to be releasing a new report for TTG members only. It is going to be titled 7 Sleeping Giants, which is a report and analysis by TTG's own Chris Toner, who's been trading options for over 20 years. He is our professional option trader inside of True Trading Group. These are 7 stocks that he feels would be great 30 to 90 day swing trades. This is going to be 100% completely free for TTG members. It is a report titled 7 Sleeping Giants. Again, for my swing traders out there, these are 7 stocks that Chris Toner believes can be excellent swing trades in the next 30 to 90 days. Okay. All members of True Trading Group are going to get this report totally for free because that is what True Trading Group does. Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. Education and profits. That's what TTG does. All right. So that's that jobs number, right? You guys kind of feel a little bit better about going into tomorrow. You kind of have a little bit more of a game plan. We're going to look to see if that 390 level, if we get a little bit more upside off it, if that number comes in light, and then we'll ride that sentiment going into next week. And then you're going to get inflation data. And then you're also going to be getting Fed meeting. All of that's going to be happening here in the month of September. Does anybody have any questions on anything that I just said? If there's anything that you do not understand, if there's anything you are unsure about, now is the time to ask. If you have any questions about what I just said, type your questions in chat right now. If you have any questions, go ahead, fire away, tell me. It's on you. I'm sorry, Ben. It is not for trial members. I am sorry, Ben. The 7 Sleeping Giants is a report that will be issued to full-time TTG members only. But, Ben, if you want to sign up, just send a text message, brother. It's 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. Phone number right there at the bottom of your screen. All right. Anybody have any other questions? If you see anything, Adam, that you like, just throw it up on the screen. Guys, also, I forgot to mention that immediately following this live, we're going to be doing a town hall meeting inside of the main chat room. G members, you are all welcome to join us inside of the room immediately following this live stream. Okay, town hall meeting for all members immediately following this live stream. Are you still planning on adding to your long-term portfolio? Of course. I'm just waiting to see what the inflation data is, right? So, I'm plan on adding in my long-term portfolio here sometime in the month of September. I'm just going to wait and see what the inflation number comes in at for the month of August, so I can see how much did inflation come down from July to August, so I can get a feel for how quickly inflation is coming down before I start to go ahead and start to grab stocks in my long-term portfolio. But AMD and NVIDIA are getting mighty close to my next buy zones. So those are probably going to be 2 stocks that I'm definitely going to be going after pretty soon for the long-term portfolio. I have a whole list of other stocks as well that I'm going to be adding to. I bought like 18 different stocks, 17 or 18 different stocks on June 17th. I will be adding to many of those stocks, not all of them, but I'll be adding to many of them. And then I also have a list of other stocks that I'm adding to that I already own. And there's a couple of stocks that I'll be buying for the very first time. And my TTG members, you guys will all, I'm not going to go over that on the live stream, but I'll tell you when I buy, but my TTG members, you'll get the full list of stocks that I do go ahead and that I do buy. Guys, also, Jay Downing's workshop, all my TTG members, we have a small private study group that's taking place today with Jay Downing. Jay Downing is our swing trader inside of True Trading Group. He swing trades equities. He is going to be in his workshop is postponed to 6:30. Okay, I think it was supposed to be 6:15. Now it is 6:30, and it'll be inside. It's because we have the town hall inside the main chat room immediately following this live stream, and then at 6:30, Jay will start his workshop. So anyone that's here that is attending Jay's workshop, you guys could it'll start at 6:30. All right. All right, guys. So that's it. That kind of wraps up the educational part of the live stream. So I hope you found this helpful and you have a better idea about what the game plan is for tomorrow. If you're not interested in a membership at all, you can sign off the live stream now because I'm finished with the educational stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, of course. Turn on your notifications so you never miss out on these. I do them 6 days a week. If you are interested, I'm now going to show you the actual platform that is True Trading Group. Okay, so you can see exactly firsthand what you're going to be getting access to. The code word for tonight also, folks, this is for members only. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, don't worry about this code word. This is part of a $5,000 giveaway that we do for fun because we like it. We do it with members. They enjoy it. We enjoy it. Folks, the code word for tonight, it's number 7 of 18 total code words. The code word for tonight is family. Rightfully so. The code word for tonight is family. So my TTG members, the code word for tonight is family. All right, family. All right, so let me show you guys everything you're going to get access to on the platform because you pay the $11.57, you get access to the whole platform, right? All the courses, all the tools, no upsells for that stuff. You're going to get our chat room, all right? The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. You see what we see. We're live on the mic. We're talking to you throughout the day. We're calling out our trades in real time. You get real-time push notifications. Even if you can't be in front of your computer, we have a mobile app that lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. That is how so many of our members that have full-time jobs are able to benefit from the TTG platform. We're there with you from 7:30 a.m. Eastern all the way up until the markets close. We are not just gone after 2 hours and you are left to then just fend for yourself. You're also going to get 2 small private study groups. Your chance to talk to one of our pro traders, ask questions, speed up your learning curve, make sure you're on the right path. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This would cost you over $1,000 a year if you went to Benzinga directly on your own. Okay? Don't do that. We spent years building relationships with these companies so that you do not have to pay for their products. We can have them put onto our platform and include it in our price of $11.57. That is part of the value that you get when you join True Trading Group. You're also going to get TradingView's premium charting software. That is going to cost you around $600 a year. Don't do that. It is free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. Then you're going to get the Trade Ideas scanner. The Trade Ideas scanner, okay? The Trade Ideas scanner will make sure you are always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. This will cost you a few $100 if you go to Trade Ideas directly. It's free with your membership when you join TTG. You also get the simulator from ETNA. ET Simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. But it will cost you just under $1,000 a year if you go to ETNA directly. It's free with your membership when you join TTG. You're going to get our own proprietary scanner. That's going to also let you create customized scans. It's very similar to FinViz Elite. Dark pool data, unusual options flow. Unusual options activity with the options flow. Stuff that used to be available to professionals only, now to the fingertips of TTG members. A trading journal will track all your trades, give you statistics and data so you can see what you're doing wrong and you know what you need to improve on. A social sentiment screener will go through Reddit, stock tweets, and Twitter and tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll know exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any particular stock. Every day, the mods publish a watch list with a game plan on the stocks they're looking at and how they plan on trading them. And then you have all of our courses. The courses are a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we got it. In text and video, whatever's easy for you to learn. There are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. 1157 covers all of it. Then on top of that, you've got a video library with nearly 300 hours of workshops and webinars covering a variety of different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. And you can actually attend all these workshops live once you guys become full-time members. It's time you invested in something real, something that's got to give you a real chance of helping you reach your goals. We got to welcome Deanna. Deanna's the newest member of our group. There's only 10 laptops left now. So welcome, Deanna. Guys, remember, go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, and that is how you will know if you see a laptop in your checkout cart. That's how you know that you're going to get one of those 10 laptops. Okay, as long as you see one, you're getting one. You don't have to enter your address. You're going to welcome email with instructions on how to claim that free laptop. Send a text message if you have any questions, or if you're a current trial, previous trial, or previous member, send a text message to 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. Now, listen, folks, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee you is that if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and do not ever make back the 1157, I will give you back $2,314. That's the deal when you do True Trading Group. All right. Again, I don't think you're going to need it, but it's there for peace of mind. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you guys know you're getting one. Go to ttgoffer.com, TG121 coupon code. All members, the main chat room is now open for the town hall meeting. Adam and I are going to have a quick town hall meeting inside of the main chat room. So all of my members, you can all head on over into the main chat room and then stay there, because at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Jay Downing is going to be hosting his private study group session. All right. I'm sorry, Jay is in the study. I'm getting confused with where all these things are taking place. I'm sorry, guys. Jay's workshop is in the study hall.
Here, I got it.
Yeah, you're throwing too many things at me.
Yeah, guys, we're going to meet for 15 minutes, 20 minutes inside of the main chat room. Everyone is encouraged to go in there. The town hall room will not be open. We're going to do this town hall. Instead of doing it in the town hall room, we're going to do it in the main chat room. Then at 6:30, we will open the study hall room for everyone that registered for Jay's small private study group. We will open that up at around 6:20, 6:30, and it'll start then. So that's only 15 minutes delayed at the most, but we are going to have a town hall. We need to talk to you guys. So go into the main chat room now, members of True Trading Group. Thanks.
Cool. All right, guys. That's it. We are done. We are finished. Great live stream. As always, hope these guys found this helpful. We're going to head on over to the main chat room now. Again, guys, ttgoffer.com. If you're watching this live stream later, as long as you see a laptop when you go to your checkout page, that's how you know that you're getting one. You enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $11.57. Check out. No address is required, and you are good to go. If you have any questions, send a text 786-505-4049. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I love you all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Do not ever miss out on these lives. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow for the jobs number. Have a great